some of you people just don't get it. Like some of y'all see what happened to the Manny Show, right? You see that he was absolutely dragged through the mud, just completely dismantled, ripped apart by a pack of hungry commentary channels. You see all that and you think, oh, well, they wouldn't do that to me, right? Surely I can get away with the same shit that the Manny Show caught a beating for, right? Yeah, no, sorry, we don't let that shit slide, just at all. And in the case of today's target, we definitely do not let that shit slide. Hold on, let's just back up for a second. What exactly am I talking about? Well, if you don't watch this type of content, or you've been sleeping under a rock for the past week or two, to catch you up, a channel by the name of The Manny Show issued a copyright strike on the channel Ingween because, well, he hurt his feelings. He talked shit on The Manny Show, and the dude's little feelings got hurt, so he decided to break the law and issue a false copyright strike. Now, needless to say, this is a massive no-no, right? This is just not something you do. And the reason is because strikes are incredibly serious. If you get 3 of those, your channel's gone. Like, it's deleted, very little chance of getting it back. You know, it's basically like you never existed. So obviously, copyright strikes are, or should be, only ever used on serious cases, like blatant stealing. You know, they repost your shit, it wasn't transformative, like they're just robbing you. That's when you should issue a strike. Not when your feelings get hurt. And definitely not when the person hurting your feelings is 100% in the right. Like, that's just, you just don't do that. You don't do that. And if you do, you end up like the Manny Show. Zero credibility and getting your name dragged through the mud in as little as a week. Like, it just, it happened quick. And whenever that whole situation went down, I kind of thought, you know, maybe people will understand. Maybe, you know, like maybe they'll finally get it that just because your feelings got hurt doesn't mean that you are above the law. That's, it's really not that hard to understand. Honestly, I kind of thought that was common sense. But hey, it's fine. Surely the Manny Show's public execution was good enough to get the message across, right? Yeah, no. Literally not even 2 weeks later, we got somebody trying that shit again. That person is LOL Cringe. And weirdly enough, at least for my channel, he's in the exact same spot as the Manny Show, where about a month ago, I just kept seeing his videos, right? They annoyed the shit out of me, so I decided to talk about him, and the video absolutely blew up. It did very well, and then other people started talking about him, and then now, out of nowhere, he is falsely striking somebody's video. Is this my fault? Like, I'm starting to think this is my fault. This is the second person in my top 3 topics that's doing this shit, right? The second one. And I probably wouldn't feel like it was my fault if it wasn't back to back. Like, they literally followed the exact same timeline. I dropped the video, it did good, more people talked about it, and a month later, they decided they had enough and broke the law. Shit, dude, if Max Design Pro starts striking people's videos, I'll take the fault for it. That's definitely on me. If in the next week, Max Design Pro decides to go nuclear, just know that's definitely on me. I'll take the hit for that one. Yeah, dude, that shit is just wild. And I think the funniest part about it is that where we stand right now, my top 3 videos, the one with the most integrity is fucking Max Design Pro. That is actually insane. Like, that sentence, Max Design Pro has integrity, that sentence shouldn't exist. It absolutely should. But compared to these two, it's true, 100%. That's he's got 1,000 times more integrity than these two. That's honestly insane. Anyways, back to LOL Cringe. So this morning, I woke up and I did my normal routine of laying in bed for like 4 hours on my phone. And within that 4 hours, I decided to check my Discord. The conversation that was going on was just as retarded as it normally is, but there was one person that kind of caught my eye. He said, I made a video on LOL Cringe just like Beto did, and I got struck. First of all, horrible wording. I mean, shit, dude. The first thing that I thought when I heard I got struck was just LOL Cringe beating the shit out of this guy. I don't know how you could have worded that better, but that's not it. Like, that is not the way you say that sentence. But anyways, whatever. I decided to do some investigating, and sure as shit, here it is. A channel by the name of MK. He copyright struck me. So obviously I watched the video, and just to sum it up, he said, well, the exact same shit that everyone else does of, I made a video on him, the guy got mad, decided to copyright strike me, and now there's basically nothing I can do. And he's right. There is basically nothing he can do, which is just retarded. I swear to God, YouTube's copyright system has got to be the most flawed thing in the fucking universe. It is easy to give somebody a strike. Seriously, it's insanely easy. No matter how transformative their content is, as long as it includes any of your video, you can just administer a strike. And the thing is, sure, it probably won't stay, right? That strike will probably go away, just like how Inguines went away. But the problem is that the second somebody decides to administer a strike, the creator is now guilty until proven innocent. The second they decide, hey, that hurt my feelings, the video's down, the strike is administered, like just instantly. YouTube does not have a human verify it, like at all. I'm pretty sure they say they do, but they do not. There is no universe where a human would look at this clip and say that it wasn't transformative.
I don't know what sane human being is gonna wake up in the morning and think, damn, I really gotta watch me some low cringe. I gotta subscribe to low cringe. These are kids that press the subscribe button but don't even know why they're subscribing. Low cringe solicits children to subscribe to his content. He needs to be cancelled immediately. He's manipulating young, impressionable children to watch his cringe content, and he's a piece of shit.
That's the clip. That's the clip that got him striked, and I'm so confident that it was transformative that I'm not gonna change it. And you know what? If this clown wants to double down, right, he wants to stand on business and try to remove this, I dare him. I honestly, genuinely, I dare him. Because here's the thing. I'm definitely not a huge creator, but I do get enough views to where I'm not invisible. He would not try it because he knows that shit would not fly. It's the same reason why he went after a guy that has 1,000 subscribers, because he thought that shit would fly. And the problem is, it normally does. The amount of times where someone has gotten their feelings hurt by a small creator and they just decide to nuke their channel because they know they can with no consequences is honestly insane. And the fact that YouTube's shitty-ass copyright system is written in a way that makes that possible is also insane. Basically, the only way to really remove a strike from your channel is to make the situation as public as possible. So like, for Nguyen's strike, that's not a problem. The dude has 700K. Charlie saw that shit. That was obviously not gonna work. But for this guy, the dude's at 1K. There is literally nothing he can do, and it's bullshit. A channel with damn near 20 million subscribers is essentially bullying a channel with 1K because he can. And also, let me just say, dude, you're a fucking loser. like, listen, I didn't see MK's entire video because it got, you know, wiped off the planet, but there is no way in hell that he said something that bad. Like, there's just no way. You're at 20 million and still getting your feelings hurt by a guy at 1K? That's embarrassing, bro. Like, you're a fucking loser, dude. I mean, obviously, no offense to MK. His videos are pretty damn good, but that motherfucker is a plankton compared to the whale that is LOL Cringe. And he still got mad enough to strike his channel? That shit's honestly insane. YouTube Shorts is such a wild thing because it's the only place on the internet where someone can have millions of followers and still nobody knows them. Like, dude, I swear to God, whenever I talked about Manny Show or LOL Cringe, I had a ton of comments that said that they have never seen them in their life. And they both have over 10 million. Dude, I don't know a single long-form creator with above 10 million that everybody doesn't know. You know what I mean? It's like, you can name any of them and guarantee you most people would know them. These guys? Who the fuck knows these guys? I had no idea who these people were before I talked about them. No idea at all. And the craziest part is that now that people are talking about them, they are finally getting pulled into the light and being seen as the scumbags that they are. And honestly, I kind of love to see it. These motherfuckers have been making lazy-ass content for years. I am honestly glad to see them finally getting flamed for it. And the best part is that it's their fault. All it took was for someone to bring them into the light, and they instantly started showing their true colors. And good. Honestly, keep fucking doing it. Because the second these losers are gone, this platform can actually maybe be good. Also, LOL Cringe, you are a massive pussy. Like, just a huge pussy. Going for someone that small is fucking wild. And you're funny if you think that shit was gonna go unnoticed. Actually hilarious. You thought you were slick. You really did. But nope. I don't let that shit slide, dude. I don't. I really don't. Anyways, sub to the channel. Join the Discord. Also sub to MK. He's in the description. I'm going to bed.